Hello, dividend executives. It is Friday, so you know we are buying stocks and we are adding assets to our portfolio. One of my favorite days of the week because we get to come in here and we get to buy stocks and we get to start adding to our passive income all through the easy process of just buying stocks. Let's jump into here. This week has been a big week for the account. As you can see, the balance is up now into the 7,000s. We have some buying power available, and this week we made a lot of purchases, and we're not stopping here. So I even transferred some more money in, but you know how Robinhood is. It's going to take a couple of days for it to become available. So we got to work with what we have now, and then next week we will hit the ground running even harder. So this week we made a couple of additions to the account. You can see here I transferred $3,500 into the account. It's going to take quite a while for it to come in, but they gave us $1,000 available. And we spent some of that so far, but we're just going to keep adding to the account because I want to get to $100 a month in purely passive income. And if you are new here, what I'm doing here is I am building a dividend-only account. My whole goal here is to get paid and to increase my passive income through dividends. I am doing this mostly through monthly paying dividend stocks, as you can see for most of these. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I really want to get that dividend snowball going. If you've been here since the beginning, we started with zero. We've been adding honestly pretty moderately between $100 and $300 a week usually on average, and just slowly building this account. And we are going to continue to build it out each and every week. I just want to add a little bit more money so that we can get this snowball rolling. And we'll go over that and some of the dividends and how they've started picking up and picking up some steam. So let's jump into what we did this week and what purchases we made and where we're sitting on the account. And we are going to go back here. So let's see. So we started the week out. There we go. So we deposited 100, another 500. So that was 600. And then we deposited another 2,500, or actually another 3,500. So over $4,000 deposited into the account this week. Again, Robinhood's going to take its sweet time so they can make some money on make some interest on my money, and then they will release some of it to me next week. They did release some of it to me this week. So what did we do right off the bat? Well, we went straight to our backbone, right? So we have VTI purchasing every single day, and then we had SCHD do a $750 purchase right off the rip. So we added how many shares did we add? We added 10 shares of SCHD there. And that was strategic because it is one of the backbones to my account, one of my favorite dividend paying funds. And long-term, I like the growth trajectory of SCHD and both VTI. So that's what we did. And then if you saw my emergency video this week, we talked about why I added these 4 funds and the increase in dividend that those are going to bring to the account every single month. And then we're to give them a test. So we added 572 right there. 25 from VTI, 750 from SCHD, so that's $1,347. And then wow, look at that. We have some dividends hitting the account. So those are additions to the account and reinvestments to the account right off the bat without having to lift a finger. So we love to see that. One of my favorite parts about the dividends is as the snowball really starts to grow, you can see what it does to the account. You can see these dividends coming in here. But collectively, if you look at the account, we have really added a whole lot. So in February, we started with 81 cents in dividends. In March, we had $9.30 in dividends. In April, we had $14.68 in dividends. In May, we had $20.82. And so far in June, we are projected at $23.17, and we still have dividends that are going to be hitting. So the cool part about that is that's $68.78 so far that have gone into this account. I didn't have to do anything for, and they just automatically reinvested, bought me more shares, bought me more dividends going forward, and I didn't have to do anything for it. So the snowball is really starting to roll, and you can see, $1 here, $2 there, $5 there. It's going to really start picking up steam. So that being said, we want to add to the account. And the one thing that I like to do before at the end of the month is I like to add to stuff that has dividend dates coming up. So let's jump over to the Purple Brick app, one of my favorite apps here. And the reason why I really like to look at this app towards the end of the month is I like to project and see, all right, well, we've already passed halfway through the month, right? What dividends can we still capture? What stocks can we still add to and still get a dividend for this month? So if we click into SPHD, we can see upcoming ex-dividend date is the 20th. So that means that at least by the 19th. So really today I need to be putting money into this if I want to collect a dividend on it. SCHD, same thing, June 21st. VTI, June 23rd. Maine, June 20th. Devo, July 28th. And then Glad, June 20th. Did I say July 28th? June 28th, I'm sorry. Yeah, so those are the ones you can see. Obviously, we've already been paid, for Maine and stuff like that. So we're gonna skip over Maine because it's already been passed. But we're gonna start with SCHD, right? And the reason why I like to do this is because then I can get paid out for my deposits today, this month. So let's jump back over to the app and let's spend some money. Let's buy some stocks. Let's buy some stocks together and let's increase our dividend income. We are going to start it out with my one, my only, my favorite, SCHD. The backbone to my account, we are sitting at 27% of the portfolio as of right now. So we're going to bump that up. Wow, it is really running right now. $73. So we are going to do $100 into SCHD. The big purchase, but again, I just want to keep this as really one of my backbones. And with the dividend coming up here, we want to make sure we have as many shares as we possibly can. So we have 27 shares there. That is coming up. And then we are going to jump into another one of those that we just talked about, and that is going to be Glad. We're just going to do 25 here. Just my regular 25 on most of these purchases. I like to try to keep that as my minimum for the most part. 2.5 shares added to that. That brings me to 4% of the portfolio. Almost, we're knocking on the door of 30 shares there. And Glad has been a really good one for me. So we're going to continue adding, and we're going to go to another fund that I can increase my dividend income on, and that is Devo. We have 9.2 shares here. We are up on the position, almost 5%. So we're going to do $25 into Devo. And let's take a look. Alrighty, there's 25 there. So we've added that to the docket. We got Devo in there. We have Glad in there. When we are going to check out SPHD, we already added SCHD. So SPHD, it's a monthly payer. Right around that, 4 to 5%, which you see a lot of my positions are that 4 to 5%. And then I have some of my big ones. So we're going to go in here and we're going to buy, and we're going to do $25 SPHD. And then, you know what? Even though I've already done $25 to VTI, I feel like VTI needs a little bit of love. So we're going to go in here. We are up. Oops, made a, oh, that's cool. We are up 8% on this one, so we're going to be averaging up on that. You know what? Let's do 50. Big backbone to the account. Overall stock market. Love the diversity in this one, and I think long-term this is going to be a great investment at any price, honestly, even though we're already up, 7-8% on this one. So that's 10% of the portfolio. Again, I like to have between 25 and 35% between SCHD and VTI alone of the portfolio. And I'm going to try to keep that. It just gives me a good grounding to build off of. It gives me growth. It gives me exposure to a lot of stocks. And I'm just going to continue to do that. It's been working for me so far. And then let's take a look. With buying power, we have 68 available. I do want to leave a little bit extra. But you know what? Let's add to one of my favorites. We're going to do JEPQ. What are we sitting at? 9%. Let's do 25 here as well. So just like that, we just rocked 250 into the account. And that's going to bring the weekly total to like $1,597 or so. So basically $1,600 we added to the account this week. We are on a mission, and we are on a mission to get that passive income. And we're doing it one stock at a time. This week, I won't obviously do this every single week, but I wanted to just throw a little extra powder into the account this week to try to get our dividend snowball rolling, to try to get our dividends going up. And you can see here at cash earning interest, $2,375. I'm going to be rocking and rolling next week. One of the reasons why I started moving some more money into the account right now is because we do have the SCHD dividend coming up, and I wanted to purchase some shares before that dividend is paid. The ex-dividend date on SCHD, as we saw, I think was the 21st. So I've got to be making purchases probably on Monday. Stock market is closed on, stock market is closed on Monday, so I'll probably have to make them on Tuesday. So we want to get those in so that we can make sure we get paid. And the account just continually keeps growing. I'd love to hit, the $25 mark. That would be a quarter of the way to my goal of $100 a month in passive dividend income. I think I can get it done. And And then next month, I don't know, we might be able to hit, 40 with all these purchases that have been going in. So really happy with how the account's going. If there's any stocks you think I should add, feel free to drop them in the comments. I appreciate all the support, all the people from Twitter coming over and giving me support on this journey toward $100 a month in passive dividend income. And appreciate everything that people say in the comments as well. Like and subscribe. We will catch you later, and happy investing.